Game here with Mike, everyone. Welcome back. We are checking out a brand new game, indie or whatever, I don't know, but it has been recently brought to my attention by AppleViz, which is a great place to find really cool new games. And we're going to check out SoundEcho. Now, originally Marissa was going to review this, but we're going to play it together in a future video. And of course, if you like these videos, please, if you want me to play them, then the likes and the comments that you give lets me know that you'd like me to continue to play the game. Otherwise, I just continue to move on to a new game every Monday. All right, let's go ahead and check out SoundEcho. We're going to try to go through the menus. This game is completely accessible, so there's no need to have an accessibility review section. The game is 100% accessible. Now, what we're doing is checking it out and seeing if you're going to like it, if it's something you want to play, something you want to pick up. Now, I've got a little My Noise BBA to give us a little background. It's an African jungle because there's a lot of animal sounds in this game. So I figured it'd be a great little background to have to the game since it doesn't have any BGM of any kind.
What's new in Game Center? Heading.
All right, there looks like it has an update that's built in. We're going to move around, check out a few things.
What's new in Games? Sign out. Button. Sign out. What's new in Game Center? Heading. Activity widget. Stay on top of your achievements and see the latest activity from friends right on your home screen.
Oh, this is cool. So this game does have, what is it called?
Activity widget. What's new in Game Center?
Game Center. So if you're a big Game Center person who has a lot of friends connected together on that, this game does use that. And I do believe, I don't know if this game has a multiplayer. I don't remember.
Activity widget. Stay on top of your activity access. Tap the Game Center welcome banner to quickly access your latest game activity.
Okay, that's
Your
interesting.
gameplay information, including what you play in your game activity, is used to improve Game Center. Your nickname, avatar, personal data use. Continue. Button.
Let's just continue.
Continue.
All right,
Person,
cool.
to fill. Image. Person, to fill. Add friends. Invite friends on Game Center
I
to
don't
play
want
SoundEcho
that.
and done. Button.
All right, yeah, you can add friends to play SoundEcho, so go ahead and do that on your own. I'm not really actively using Game Center right now, so I'm going to just go ahead and say
Done. Button.
done for now.
SoundEcho, Computer 10, heading.
All right, now there are lots of different groups of sounds that you can play matching with. So basically, SoundEcho is a matching game. The game will play a sound that you select, and you'll simply need to find where the other sound is. Typical Maid, you know, like you played Old Maid when you were really young, or like kind of like a Minesweeper, or a couple other different games who have like little side games where you match things. Super easy, really cool, kind of fun, and it has really great sounds. So let's go ahead and see if we can start a brand new game.
Heading not found. Click on new task in the bottom left corner to play again.
Let's click on new task, and
Tab bar. Selected. New task. Tab.
we're going to
1 of
click
4.
on new task. Like I said, the buttons are great. The access is great. It's using tabs, which is my preferred method of navigation on any game. I'm going to click
Selected. New task.
New
Do you want to
task?
start a new task?
All right, now it's going to ask us, do we want to start a new task, which is like a new game?
Select the level of difficulty.
And then you can swipe to your right to select the level of difficulty.
Animals 10, 1 star. Button.
Now, I do believe the more stars, the more difficult it is. So animals are 1 star. We're going to try that one first.
Computer 10, 2 stars. Button.
Computers are, now the 10 I do believe is points. Computers are a little harder. I played that with Marissa. It was a little harder, but not by much.
Animals 15, 3 stars. Button.
So then you can go get 15 points if you want to do more difficult animals.
Computer 15, 4 stars.
And then
Button.
there's computer 15,
Animals 20, 5 stars. Button.
animals 25 stars,
Computer 20, 6 stars. Button.
computer 26 stars,
Cancel. Button.
and that's it. All right, so pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Let's see how far we get. Let's start off with the very simple game so you can get a feel for it.
Do you want to start a new task? Select the level of difficulty. Animals 10, 1 star.
Let's try
Button.
animals 10, 1 star.
SoundEcho. Animals 10, heading.
All right, so you have a heading. And the way this works is that you're going to double tap on this kind of grid. It's got like letters stacked on top of each other. I'll let you hear it. I'm going to swipe to my right.
I. Button.
You hear that I?
SoundEcho. SoundEcho. I. Button.
I,
B. Button.
B,
R. Button.
R. So there's different letters, and you need to match these letters with the same sound.
J. Button. Q. Button. C. Button. O button. P button. S button. E button. Number of clicks 0.
All right. Once you've heard all the letters, you're going to hear number of clicks. Now, what that means is the number of times that you've double tapped on each of the categories. Now, if you get everything right, it only requires, I think a double tap is considered a click. It would be great if they told us. But to me, I've pretty much experimented with it with Marissa, and we've come up with the idea that a double click is, a click is equal to a double tap. So that's one click. All right, so the less double taps you get, and I'm going to use the references that are most familiar to me as a blind and visually impaired person. So I'm not going to use any terms that those of you who are visually diverse might be more familiar with. You can experiment on your own and see what terminology works best for you. But for accessibility purposes, we're just going to say double tap is a click. All right?
Amount found 0.
Now, amount found are the number of matches. Of course, they could put more terminology in here. They could say amount of matches found, but that's fine. They've kept it very simple, and I can appreciate that.
Tab bar selected. New task. Tab 1 of 4.
Once you've gotten past this, that's it. You're out of that main screen. You're down to the tabs. And of course, a new task, you can start a new game.
Help. Tab 2 of 4.
Help is there for help.
Settings. Tab 3 of 4.
You can set up your settings.
Game Center. Tab 4 of 4.
You've got your game center to play with friends.
Game Center. Tab.
And that's it.
4 of 4.
So you've got a really simple layout, super clean, easy. Everything's crispy, clean, and perfect. This is basically a very simple, basic, clean, perfectly functional, and accessible game. This is really what we want every game to start off with. So everything else they add, as long as it keeps it clean like this, it's perfect. So let's go ahead and play a game. So we're going to start with just a random letter.
J button. R button. B button. I button. SoundEcho. N I B R J Q but C button.
Let's start off with C. And we're going to, once you have moved it to C.
Q C button.
You hear that C button? The buttons are nice and bombastically clean. Once you hear yourself on that letter, you just double tap. I'm going to double tap on this. So we select a letter.
E button.
Let's try
Number of click amount tab help settings tab S P O C button.
C.
C.
All right, so you heard the sound, correct? We just need to now double tap on a letter that we think might match that sound of like a cuckoo bird or something. Well, there's no cuckoo birds anymore, so whatever that is, whatever kind of bird that is, feel free to leave me in the comments what these animals are. All right, now you can choose any other letter but the C, the original one you didn't, and that's the key. You want to keep in mind that you need to select a different letter. And if you get it wrong, it resets itself. It doesn't tell you, like, it doesn't go wrong. It doesn't do that. You simply just keep going. It's very no frills, kind of very basic, very simple, very succinct. All right, so let's guess what letter. And again, if you have really good luck, you could get a perfect score, which means you could guess every single one right.
SoundEcho. Animals 10. I button.
Now we chose C. Let's find out if I is the correct match to that sound.
I.
Oh, that's a gray dove. No, it's incorrect. Now, if we had gotten it correct, I'm going to swipe down to the bottom. Let's try 4-finger tap at the bottom, see if we can get down there faster.
Tab bar. Game Center. Tab 4 of 4.
Actually, 4-finger tap brought me all the way to the 4th tab.
B button. R J Q, C O P button. S button. E. Number of clicks 2.
Did you hear that? So every time you double tap, that's 1 click. So as you can hear, we have 2 clicks because that was 2 sets. That was 2 sets of double taps. Now, if we had got it right,
amount found 0.
We would have a 1 right there. Get how it works? All right, let's see if we can complete this game and catch all the matches. Now we know C is the sound of that cuckoo bird, and I is the sound of the gray dove. So let's find another sound. And the key to this game is to choose different letters and discover and remember all the letters sounds related.
E button. S button. P button. O button. C button. Q button. J button. R button. B button. I button. B button.
Let's try B. It's a dog. Pretty simple, right? Okay, we just need to match the dog. We know it's not I, and we know it's not C. Let's go.
R button.
Let's try R.
R.
Sounds like a boar. So again, that's another 2 clicks. So those are all mistakes. So we know we have a dog and we have a boar. I don't know. It could be a bull, could be a gorilla. Who knows? All right.
J button. R but B button. I button. SoundEcho. I but B button. R button. J button.
Let's try J.
J.
It's a turkey. You jive, turkey. All right, so we need to look for a turkey.
Q button. J button. Q button.
Let's try Q. Oh, it's a dog. Okay, so you do 2 at a time, so we know that we got that wrong. Therefore, we added 2 more clicks. But guess what? We know where the dog is at, right? So let's go up to... Now, this is the part that gets a little tricky. Now, I do believe it matches based on the last one you got. So let's first go down and listen to how many clicks we have.
Amount tab held. Select amount found 0. Number of clicks 6.
We have 6 clicks. Now, I do believe if we double tap on the dog, since the dog was the last thing that we played, the sound echo of, we should get a match. And I do believe... Well, let's not assume. Let's find out what happens.
R button. J button. R B I button. B button.
B is what we got for dog. Let's double tap.
C button.
Yep. Now you're going to hear VoiceOver speak, and that's a sure sign that you actually got it right. So let's go back down and hear how many clicks we have, because we did get a correct one. So it's the last sound, so you don't have to hit the sound that you last hit again and look for it. It does you a favor and matches it. So if the last sound was a dog and you got it wrong, if the next sound you hit matches the last sound, you get a match. Well, let's verify that.
Game Center tab. N button. C O P but S but E but A L. Number of clicks. Amount found. Number of clicks 7.
There you go. We got saved 1 click. Because we got it right, it didn't charge us a click.
Amount found 1.
And there you go. We have 1 click. So pretty simple, right? You match the sounds, you choose a sound, listen to it carefully, and you try to find a different letter that matches the sound. Now, if you're playing with friends or family, you can also play together. One of you can remember the letter, and one of you can remember the sound. And you have a lot of fun. And this is a game folks who are sighted and who are visually impaired and or blind can play together. All right, let's find out if we can get more matches. Now, we got rid of the dog. Now, let's go back up to the top, and this is how I mentally keep track of where everything is.
R button. I button.
Okay, so as you can hear, B is gone.
R button.
We know R, I do believe, was that grunty little boar.
J button.
Or was it J was that grunty little boar? I don't recall.
N button. J button.
Well, let's try J.
J.
Oh, that's right. It was the turkey. Okay. Now, let's try
N button.
maybe N is the other turkey.
N.
Oh, it's a shrill little cockatoo or something. Okay, so that's wrong. But guess what? If we get the other cockatoo, we will have it right. So let's go.
C button. N button.
N was a cockatoo.
C button.
C, no, it's not C. C is that cuckoo bird.
O button.
Let's try O. That sounds like a pig of some kind. So that's the boar. Maybe the other one was a gorilla. Okay. All right, so we know what that is.
C but O button.
That is a boar.
P button.
Let's try P.
P.
There's a turkey. Okay, we know where the turkey is. So now we go turkey. Let's go back up.
E but A L but number of click. Amount found 1.
Whoops.
S P O C N button. J button.
J is a turkey.
S button.
Perfect. We have another match. All right. Let's go check and make sure.
Tab bar. Game center. A button. L number amount found 2 number of clicks 12
We have 12 clicks.
amount found 2
And as you can hear, we have 2 clicks. We're almost there. All right. So we found that.
E button. G button. S button. O button. C button.
We know C is good.
O button.
Now, I don't think we've done the O. Let's try the O. Oh, that's right. Okay, it's a pig. Okay.
S button.
Let's see if S matches the pig.
S
Oh, it's a duck. All right. So we now know the pig and the duck. Now, what's going to happen is I'm going to forget the pig, but the duck is S.
O S button. G button.
Let's try G.
G
Oh, it's a frog. All right. So G is the frog. S is the duck. O is the pig.
E button.
Let's find out what E is.
E
Oh, it's the shrill little bird. Now, where did we hear the shrill bird at? I think it was back up at the top.
heading not found. C button. M but N R I sound echo I button.
Could it have been I? Was I the shrill bird sound? Let's try it.
I
Oh, it's the gray dove. No. Well, the good trick here is that we are kind of discovering all the letters, and that's the key. Okay, let's match the gray dove, because now the gray dove is the last selected sound. So remember, you're going to match the last selected sound.
A button. E button. G button. E button.
I just don't remember what letter we got to down here.
A but L button. A E G button. S button.
S,
G button.
G. No, I don't think it was G.
E button.
Let's try E.
E
Oh, it's the bird. It's another bird. It's a shrill bird. Okay, we got it wrong.
A button.
Let's try A.
A
Oh, it's the duck. Oh. So as you get the picture here. So you get the sound. You get the sound scheme of this, and that's why it's called SoundEcho. Beautiful, for high fidelity, not high def sounds, kind of here that you get to hear, and you just get to search for it and have fun. There are points. There's a game center. There's a lot of settings, and you can tool around with all of those things and have some fun. But really, it's a very simple, forward premise of a game. It's really enjoyable, it's accessible, great for the whole family, very family friendly. And of course, there's many different categories. There's computers and there's animal sounds, and you can have a lot of fun with those. And you can find a description for this down below. Check it out, rate it highly in the App Store. And if you like this video, you'd like to have me do a longer playthrough of this with Marissa, we can have some fun, please drop some likes. And let me know in the comments, if you want me to do so. And I will do so. But thank you. That's it for me today. Love yourself, each other. Always be kind to those in the real world. And I'll hear you next time on Gaming Excessively with Mike every day. Take care.